We've all probably binged on something at one time or another. But when binging involves food, loss of control, and happens a lot, it's not just a guilty pleasure. It's a disorder that can wreak havoc on your physical and emotional health. It's normal to overeat sometimes, like having an extra helping of mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving. That's not binge eating disorder. So how do you know if the way you're eating is a real problem or if you're just a little too overzealous at the dinner table? Here are 7 warning signs that you might have binge eating disorder. Number 1, you typically eat a lot more than most people would in one sitting, often until you're uncomfortably full, like you're going to burst. Number 2, you feel an overwhelming urge to eat, and thinking about food takes up way too much of your time. You feel completely out of control when it comes to eating. You might promise yourself that next time you won't eat so much, but even though you really want to stop, you just can't. Number 3, you eat even when you know you're not hungry. Sometimes feeling stressed, bored, or unhappy can bring on a binge eating episode. Number 4, you eat very fast, like you're wolfing it down. Often you feel sick, bloated, and exhausted after eating so much so fast. Number 5, you feel ashamed, depressed, or guilty after you eat too much. And as hard as you try not to binge eat again, you usually do. Number 6, you often eat alone or in secret because you're embarrassed at how much food you're eating. You might even try to hide how much you're eating from family and friends. And number 7, you binge eat at least once a week for at least 3 months. We don't know exactly what causes binge eating disorder, but we do know that binge eating may be triggered by anger, sadness, boredom, or worry. And people who are prone to impulsive behavior, acting quickly without thinking, sometimes also binge eat. Binging on food can negatively affect your daily life and well-being. About half of the people with binge eating disorder have obesity. And since people often binge eat foods that are full of fat and sugar, many people with the disorder are at risk of developing diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. If you think you might have binge eating disorder, it's important to get help. Your healthcare provider can give you tips on how to curb the urge to binge eat and recognize triggers.